Alright guys, here's a little update on the 300 CD. Doing some cosmetic stuff today. We just had the big snow come in yesterday, but it's like 40 something degrees out, so it's melting really fast here. Anyway, when I picked this car up, it was really like dirty, because I've been sitting in the garage for 11 years or whatever. So I washed it, and I noticed that the paint like really wasn't coming clean. Like if you look right here, the tan's kind of a hard color to get stuff to show up on, but it's just real dirty looking. A lot of rock chips in it. You know, it's just not, the paint's pretty much had it. Here you go. Right here, maybe you can see that's where some cleaner spilt on it. But I washed it twice and you can't get that dirt out. It's just like in there somehow. So what I did was, I've been using some polish and hand polishing the whole car. Right here I actually did a spot. There's a nasty little black thing that was in the paint, so I wanted to see if I could get it out, and it worked. So like over up here on the roof, you can see these black spots. It's deep down in there. It's not something you can just take off by washing with soap and water. You gotta get some polishing compound and cut and polish it. So it's slow going because I gotta do this whole car, but it's making a pretty big difference. Right here I did this panel, and this door hasn't been done yet, so you can see how faded and dull the door is. And then how shiny this all is. I don't know if it's really picking up. It's not, kind of funky lighting right now. But I did all this up here, the sail panel. And it's coming out pretty good. We did the trunk, clear coat of wax on it. Doesn't look too bad. Again, it's got little chips all over it from being a Texas car. And you know, so it really needs a repaint, but let's see if we can make this paint last a little while longer. So to do that, I'm using this stuff right here, old number 7, and it works pretty good. I don't think I'd use it on like a really nice car, but if you got some old tired paint or some original paint on a car, you want to try to bring it back, this works pretty good. I found rubbing compound to be a little too aggressive. So I found this stuff kind of works the best for what I'm doing. And also been refurbishing the wheels. These are the 14-inch Bundt wheels. This is one I just redid the other night. And to do these, what I'm doing is I clean them as best I can. Then I strip them with, then I sand them down with 150 to 220, somewhere in that area, maybe 180, and just kind of feather all the clear coat ripples and everything in together and give it a good key. Then I step up to 400 to just polish it all out, kind of make it a very uniform flat surface. And then I sprayed it with this stuff over here, this Duplicolor wheel coating. It actually works pretty good, and it's very close to the original. What is it, Starry Silver or whatever it is. You know, I mean, these aren't done the best. I didn't really get behind the wheel at all, down in those little grooves. But these wheels are kind of a pain because there's a lot of tight little areas you got to get into, and little nooks and crannies. But I think it's turned out pretty good. And you know, here it is from, try to get as far back as we can here, but we got some polished paint and refurbed wheel there. I think it looks pretty good. Gonna redo the lug nuts and paint those up as well. And it should be all good to go as far as appearances. Here's kind of an example of the wheels that I'm starting with. You can see they've just kind of had it, peeling clear coat. You know, somebody just didn't take care of them. This one's got a really bad peel going. It's all yellowing, spotted out. Just nasty. So here's the refurbished wheel over here. Not too bad. I think it's came out alright. I don't know how much we'll be able to see of this wheel, but this wheel over here is the factory spare. You can see the color is pretty close. And obviously you're not going to notice when they're all redone in the same color. Some people polish them out, but that's a lot of work, and I don't really like the look of chrome wheels that much. So I think this was the better option, and for a can of that stuff at, you know, $7 or whatever, I think it's definitely worth the effort just to do it up. So there you guys go. Getting some polishing on and wheel refurb here, and got some other little detail things to do, but it's looking good. I found a set of doors down south I'm thinking about picking up, but we'll see what happens with that. I definitely need a window regulator anyway. I also flushed my power steering. I redid that, and oil change, and I'm working on the battery tray still, so slowly but surely she's getting there. Alright guys, thanks for watching.